Yay! What?
That's pretty straight.
That's good.
Last week we got this 10 by 10 post stood up. It's currently over 27 feet tall, and we do plan on chopping off 2 feet or a little more at the top because it is actually too tall. And we just kept it that way just in case, I guess. We don't know the final height quite yet, but we know it's around 25 feet. Now today, we're gonna put up another post, but it's not quite as ginormous and majestic. It's gonna go right over here in the corner of the kitchen, and it's in the back of our trailer right now, so let's go take a look at it. So here's our post, an 8x8 that is 17 feet long, and it's a spruce post. We sawmilled this ourselves, as well as all these other 4x12 beams. All of this is for the kitchen, but the first thing that needs to go in is this post because it is going to be what helps support these here. Now, it's going to be a little tricky to put this post in because I've got to like notch it out where the 2 beams are going to come in to meet up with it. I got to notch it out in such a way that those beams basically just disappear inside the post. That's the look I'm hoping to get out of this. And the other reason I want to do that is I want the post to continue past the kitchen. I want it to continue up to the second floor because I want it to be part of the second floor railing that has to go in right there around the loft. And I think that would look a lot better having one post go from floor all the way up to second floor versus having it break in the middle and then start again. So that is the look we're going for, and this is going to be the trickiest part, I think, of the whole kitchen. So we're going to get started by squaring off the base and finding out where this is going to go exactly on the floor over there. Okay, now I'm gonna push that way, and you gotta hold it still. Okay, pull it towards you a little. Stop. Ready? I'm starting to push. Pull it towards you. Okay, Logan, I got the post. You're gonna get that board. Okay. Don't move. Alright, we're hitting the plate, so pull it, Logan. There we go. I'm gonna use this one to, okay, relax. So this notch is ready to have the beams put in, and as you can see, once the beams are in there, there's going to be one coming this way and then one that goes that way. So it's a 90-degree corner there, but once they're in there, you won't be able to see the ends of them. They'll be hidden because it continues up, and that section will be used for the railing on the second floor. Now, those are glue lamp beams, so they are structural, and we want them to be glue lamp on the outside here versus just a sawmilled one by us, which I think could handle whatever weight we're going to apply to it. There's not going to be walls up above on those two beams anyway, but it's got the extra strength with the glue lamp, and yes, it will not match the beams that go on the inside of the kitchen. However, we can make it match, and that'll happen during the trim out stage. We can wrap those beams with some more of our sawmill lumber and make it match the rest of the beams that'll be in the kitchen, and that's probably what'll happen. Bigger boards require bigger saws. Well, the glulam beams are ready to go. They're cut to length, ready to be installed. But we have one more area, I should say, to take care of right here. What's going to happen here is we're going to put another post in, an 8x8, just like that one, matching sizes. But this one's going to be pretty, well, it's going to be tricky, a little more customization going on here, and it's kind of going on the fly. This is not really planned. But here's what we're going to do. We're taking an 8x8, we're going to notch out the back corner of it so that it wraps around this corner of the hallway and kitchen here. And it'll come up to here. We'll notch it out for the beam that comes in here, which is what this is notched out for as well, because there was only going to be about 4 inches of post sticking out here, and I didn't feel that comfortable leaving just only 4 inches for that beam to sit on. So I milled this out to give us 5 inches, and that really doesn't affect this or that. This is just for looks. I mean, really it could be a 2x6 instead of a beam across the hallway. But anyway, so it's got 5 inches now. Also, that post needs to continue on the outside here, and then it'll come back to an 8x8 up above for the upstairs railing also, so that it matches this side. Now, the main issue, we don't have another 8x8 spruce. I have plenty of Doug fir 8x8s, but those are for the outside of the house, for the porch areas and balcony. So that means we have to mill up another 8x8, which shouldn't take too long. They are just down the driveway where our spruce pile is. So we're gonna go grab a log and mill it up. All right, so we brought the post over. We are all notched out. Hopefully our measurements line up and they're correct. We're gonna test fit it real quick. And if it's all good, we're gonna pop it out just a little bit. And I'm gonna put some adhesive on the side of the studs right here. This is the side where the thinner part is gonna be up against. I mean, it's about 1 3/4 inches thick, so it's not like super thin. But I'm gonna put a little adhesive and just a couple screws through the face of it, not a whole lot. And when the time comes to do finishings and whatnot, we'll putty over those screws so that they're never seen. I'm not able to get the screws in from the back side, so that's why they're gonna be on the face, but it's okay. It'll be like they were never there. So let's go ahead and stand up and see how it looks.
That looks nice.
Look at that. More. Stop. That's probably okay.
Okay, now push this way.
Yeah, go that way.
As far as I go.
And then this way. Move a little. Problem is I can't get any grip on it.
Right.
Yep. Perfect. It's all the way in.
Nice. That felt crazy.
All right, a little bit of tweaking here and there and screwing things down. One more ought to pull it in the rest. The glulam beams are in, the posts are in, and everything went really well.
Yes, it did. It turned out so good. I'm so excited.
She's the most excited person. I thought I was, but Natalie is.
I don't know. These posts just turned out. They look so cool.
I know, right?
Like this one that's notched out, and then it goes this way, and then we're putting another post in on
Over
this
here.
corner. So it'll kind of like set the kitchen apart and define it as this space, you know?
Right. And this post doesn't need to go in because the beam's already supported by the wall. This post is
Just for
like,
looks.
it's for looks, and
Yeah.
like Natalie said, it'll help, you know, define and separate the kitchen
Right.
from the rest of the home.
I love it.
Now, a little detail some of you might be wondering about. There in the posts, this one and that one, there's a 3/4 inch gap. And the reason for that is for subfloor. The subfloor is going to go tuck right underneath those posts. And they're one's taller than the other. They're both actually going to become shorter when it comes time to do the railing above here. So this was challenging.
Yeah. with
Notching-
all those notches.
Notching
yeah.
these out. It's this part of the house. Well, there's a few parts, I guess, that are kind of a timber framing experience,
Right.
which is my first time. And I mean, luckily these notches, I think, are a novice can handle it. and I did it with power tools. I didn't even do it with any giant fancy chisels, but we got it done.
Yep.
The joints look great. The reveals are minimal, at least as minimal as I could get them. I'm satisfied with them. I mean, it's snug. It's all right up in there. So next week, we're going to keep going away on this. We're going to get those sawmilled beams in here and continue to transform Natalie's kitchen.
Yep.
It's going to be epic. It already is. This is just...
I know. But those sawmill beams are just gonna... I'm excited.
I know. I want to do it right now, but the video's ending for you guys. We're going to keep working. So
You're gonna see it next week.
next week, we'll see you guys soon.